One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seven.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tim. So, here I am once again. Last minute, 0 hour. That's how I roll. Well, why am I here? Because my real good friend and Florida state mate, Ron Haggerty, is celebrating 700, close to 700. He better hit 700. I mean, if you don't know who Ron Haggerty is, Ron Haggerty, Metal Ron, Mind Over Metal. He's had so many different name changes, and yes, we've picked on him about it, but at the end of the day, it's Ron, and we love Ron. So if you're not subbed to Ron, you need to go sub Ron. I'll wait. His link's below if you're lost. You back? Thanks. So Ron is having a 700 subs contest, and he has asked 433 questions. No, it's 7. Come on. I mean, what would you expect? 707 questions. It makes sense, right? I mean, you're playing along. We've seen this before. Anyway, before I get going, what I'm spending the night in honor of Ron. A little overkill. I mean, how could I not? So, anyway, Ron has 7 questions. I've pulled the records I need to. I have the questions right here. Let's quit pussyfooting around. Let's get this show on the road. Question 1. Name a band name with the number 7 in it. And I have one. And I was proud I have one. But I can't find it. It was After 7. The soul R&B group from the 80s. But he said, if you don't, give me a band name with 7 letters in it. Okay, you know, I thought Genesis, but, you know, we know who's going to use Genesis. So, like, who would nobody use? LL Cool J. 261 LL Cool J. Stands for Ladies Love Cool James. It's stupid, yes, I know, but the name stuck. So, what are you going to do? So, second album from LL Cool J, 7 letters. We know Ron is not the biggest fan of hip-hop, so we shall move on. An album title was 7. Well, I was mad that I don't have a copy of Duran Duran's 7 in the Rag and Tiger, because that had been from downtown. So I got close. I'm hoping you can let this one go. If you don't, I get it. So this is the Moody Blues 7 Sojourn. So Moody Blues, love them, absolutely fantastic. This actually has my favorite Moody Blues track that they've ever recorded, and I used to listen to it when I was a kid when I was crazy, all the time, just like wore it out. And that's I'm just a singer in a rock and roll band. I love how it just starts off and tempo builds. So 7. An album from a year that ends in 7. Well, I couldn't find anything from the 1907s. I didn't have anything from the 2007s. Probably, I might have, I don't know. I didn't look that hard. I thought, what year would encapsulate just a great year for all of us who are around my age? I'm not giving up my age. I'm old. Hell with that. So I thought 1987. And what better to show from 1987 than a most wanted / minor grail that I was looking for. And it is metal. And Sabotage. So, All the Mountain King, 1987. Could have pulled Dokken, thought about it, but you know, wouldn't show this one again because I'm so happy. All right. An album with 7 tracks. What if I pulled a double album with 7 tracks? Now, someone else could have pulled this. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I tried to not watch too many because I didn't want to be swayed. But that was one of the first ones I landed on quick. So, on side 1, you've got Statesboro Blues, Done Something Wrong, and Stormy Monday. And then side 2 is You Don't Love Me. Side 3 is Hotlanta, In the Memory of Elizabeth Reed. And side 4 is their iconic live version of Whipping Post. 7 tracks over 4 sides. That's a double, right? 2 entries? Okay. Talk about a 7-minute song. You know, here's the thing with 7-minute songs. They're either not radio friendly, unless there's something like Zeppelin, because everybody plays Zeppelin regardless of how long it is. I mean, hell, I think even Kashmir may be close to 9 minutes. So that's a pass. And you have a lot of prog. But I wanted to incorporate a little something that I know you, Ron, hopefully a lot of other people watching, but mainly Ron, would appreciate. And it's Maiden. Now there's 2 on here. Caught Somewhere in Time comes in at 7:22, and Heaven Can Wait comes in at 7:24. I'm actually going to talk about Heaven Can Wait. It is actually my second favorite song on this album. I generally like the deeper cuts, but on this one, my favorite song on this is, in fact, Wasted Years. I love the opening. I just thought it was a great, iconic song for them. But my second favorite song on here is Heaven Can Wait. So Heaven Can Wait, depending on how you want to take a look at it, it's about a near-death experience, or it's coming to grips with the possibility of the conscious life ending and going into some sort of spirit world, whatever it is that you choose to believe. But the lyrics clearly state that, you are transcending, you're leaving your body, you see it lifeless. But the lyrics are the chorus is heaven can wait till another day. And by the end, it feels like your spirit's being pulled back into your body. So I've always taken it as a near-death experience. And when I was younger, and I say younger because I wouldn't say I'm an old fart, but I'm older than most. I'm older than a lot of people. Well, half maybe. Anyway, doesn't matter. But in my early 20s, late teens, early 20s, I was in a car accident. And thankfully, I'm going to knock on wood and check the camera, I wasn't hurt. But it scared the bejesus out of me, and it did cause me to have that moment of life flashing before your eyes. So I would, maybe it felt like a near-death experience, I don't know, but my car did somersault. I did flip. It wasn't my fault. I was going faster than the posted speed limit, but it wasn't like I was recklessly speeding. The posted speed limit was 25 off the exit. I was doing about 30 to 33. The problem was that there was the slick road conditions. It was raining, and even though I had good tread, a fuel leak, a vehicle we're assuming came through with a fuel leak, and you could see it all through the exit. In fact, while I was trying to get out of the car, and people heard this and actually pulled me out of the car, another car fishtailed, and when the officer who responded to the accident went to inspect the wreckage, he actually slipped and fell because of the road conditions. Now, I was cited with reckless driving and ultimately won that ticket, but that's neither here nor there. And I thought about that song after the accident, and it was, was I spared or whatever? It was that near-death experience. I've always had a connection with that song, and it just reminds me when I hear it that life is fragile. We've been through a lot, and appreciate what we have. So, at least that's what I take from it. You know, it's a wonderful song. Like I said, it's my second favorite song on the album. If I want to say they performed it live when I saw them, but over the years, that song has become. I've always enjoyed it. It's always been one of my favorites on the album. But over the years, it's definitely been a song that has been a standout track for me and one of my favorites. So, the 7th album in a discography. Well, that in alone is a feat. To be around, to have a band or an artist put out 7 albums. So you're not going to come by some fly-by-night band, right? You got to be iconic to put out that many records. This band's pretty iconic. I don't think there's too many people out here in the VC that would say, not familiar with their work. Couldn't name one song. That's Yes. This is their 7th album, Relayer. I want to say it is 76, 77, 74. I Blow. I Am Just the Big Wiener. So, this is their 7th studio album. Not really one of their more packed with hits albums, but you know what, when it comes to Yes, I'm in. I'm a fan. So 7th album, Yes, Relayer, 1974. So that's 6 questions, but he asked 7, and the 7th question is very simply, what do you like about Ron's channel? And this may sound cliche, but it's Ron. It's he, I say he like he's not going to watch this. You, Ron, the questionnaire, or the person asking the question, the interviewer, if you will. You've never, I mean, a lot of people are like this, but you have never pretended to be something you're not, and you've never hidden anything from us. You wear everything about you on your sleeve: your family, your faith, your love for whatever music it is. Very rarely do you even say no to a genre of music. I mean, I get it. People try. They say they don't like hip hop or country, whatever. You know, I get that. You say you don't like hip hop, but you bought the Beastie Boys. Not really a jazz guy, but it turns out the fusion is turned into a good thing. But you always incorporate your family. You always share about your family. You share about your faith. And even if people don't share that same belief in faith as you, you don't judge. But also, you don't hide it. It would be very easy to say, you know what, this probably isn't the easiest medium to do that in. And just, you know what, it's a part of myself that you don't share. And that would be your decision, but you choose not to. We may not share the same beliefs. Fine. But at the end of the day, I have to respect you because you present you. It is who you are. And I think that is more courageous and more admirable than anything else. You've never shied away from being you. And I think that's one of the many things that makes your channel awesome. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't want to get too long. I just got off the road from a long drive today, so I want to go rest because I'm tired and I got records to listen to, and I'm still jamming to some Overkill. So I want to finish this album, sack out. So Ron, you are awesome. Continue to be awesome. Always loved you. Always will love you. You're the man. And if, for those of you who didn't go sub him before, you decided you'd wait to the end of the video, well, now is your time. The link's down below. You know how I do it. Click it. Go give him some love. VC, music community, vinyl community, fellowships at sea. Take care. Peace.